Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate you. If you're new to my channel, please do not forget to join the family by subscribing and also turning on your notification. So today, as you all can see, we have some delicious smoothies on the menu. I have 4 different recipes put together for you all. So in my personal life, I do smoothies for breakfast, okay? I'm not always consistent with it. There are days where I do fasting, there are days where I don't eat breakfast at all. But for me, first thing in the morning, what I do is I drink water. I drink lots of water, but I used to do lots of lemon water. I'm not mentioning lemon water as the first thing because I haven't really been consistent with it lately. So, but that's the lifestyle that I've adopted, at least. Over the past year, almost 2 years, I've been trying to do smoothie, but prior to the smoothie will be water or lemon water, whichever I have access to. And so what you see here, the first one is the cucumber, kiwi, and lemon smoothie that I have. And all I did was I cut up the cucumber, put it in the blender, and then I'm also going to add some lemon peels to it to give it that zest, and then I would put in the kiwi. As far as the kiwi goes, you can blend it with the peels if you choose because they are edible. But I chose not to blend mine with the peel. I just scooped it out and put it in the blender, added some ice and some water, and then blended it. But it's all a matter of preference. The peels are edible, okay? So with this smoothie that you see here, it almost doesn't have a taste. It's very subtle and it's really nice. It would promote hydration in your system. It's a great antioxidant. It promotes digestive health. It's rich in dietary fiber. It lowers blood sugar. It promotes heart health, and then it's also anti-cancer. Alright, so you may want to incorporate this smoothie from time to time or maybe on a daily basis in your diet. Like I said, for me, smoothie is my breakfast if I do breakfast for the most part. I would say maybe 90% of the time I do smoothie for breakfast, and like I said, sometimes I'm not too consistent with it, but yeah, about 90% at least within the past year, almost 2 years, I've been doing smoothie. And one thing I try to do is to stay away from dairy first thing in the morning. So dairy is very nutritious, but at the same time it causes inflammation. So I do not put dairy in my smoothie in the morning. I always use water. Water or some prune juice. But I don't do prune juice a lot. I do water a whole lot, okay? Water with the vegetables and the fruits. And as you can see in this video, I have 4 recipes put together. But I do not blend my smoothies down on a usual basis. I don't. What I do is prep my fruits and veggies down and then blend it when I need smoothie. I just take the amount that I need and then blend it at that moment. That way I'm drinking fresh smoothie. But if you choose to blend yours down, I'll suggest put yours in a glass jar. That way it stays potent. Put it in a glass jar and then put it in the refrigerator. It will stay potent for as long as possible, but it don't last that long once they're blended anyways. And then if you want it to last much longer, you could put it in a plastic container and put it in the freezer. That way it would last longer, and then you can defrost it when you're ready to, you know, drink it. But I say that one is a lot more work, you know, than just prepping your veggies down and blending when you need it, you know, because the defrosting takes time sometimes. Alright, so this second one is the orange apple and carrots. That's what we have here. This is also a really great combination. It is rich in vitamin C. It aids in weight loss, lowers cholesterol. It's great for your overall immune system. It boosts your immune system a whole lot. It is great. It promotes heart health, and then it's also it contains anti-cancer properties. Okay, so this is a really great one as well. And as you've heard the term, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So yeah, that is actually very true, because apple has a lot of great nutritional and health benefits. All right, so yeah, it's going to be the same process. I am not blending my orange peel. You can blend it if you want, but I chose not to. Orange peels are also edible, but I chose not to blend the peels. So my lemon, when I do the lemon water in the morning, before my smoothie, I usually keep the lemon peels and the orange peels to make some lemon powder. That way I can use for other things that I can, use them for. But I do not blend my lemon peels, or sorry, I do not blend my orange peels. I save them for another time. But on this very day I did not save them. I threw them away. Yeah, so you can consume them if you want. So yeah, same process, and then I would add some ice and some water to it, blend it really nice. And as far as like the ice and the water, it is all a matter of preference. You can make your smoothie as thick as you want or as light as you want. It's a matter of preference. In this video, I believe I used about half cup of water and some ice. You can do more than that, or you can do less than that. It is all up to you. And like I said, I do not ever blend my smoothie down this way. As you can see in this video, this is just for demonstration. That way you have 4 different smoothie recipes to work with. That's the reason why I did 4 of them. I actually put mine in a glass jar and then put it in the refrigerator, and I consumed it over about 3 days. I want to say 3 or 4 days, but yeah, it wasn't within a day. I did not consume this in a day. It was about 3 days. And it wasn't even just me, it was me and my husband and the kids. The one we really loved the most is the one that is coming up next. With this one that I'm making right now, the carrots, orange, and apples, it tastes really good. It's not so sweet, but if you put more apples and more oranges, it will be sweet. But I prefer not to have it super sweet if I can consume it without it being sweet. It tastes really good, but just not a very sweet drink. But it's really nice. Alright, and like I said, it promotes your overall immune system. It's a really, and carrots also contains keratin, so that's also a really great one, and it's a great dietary fiber as well. Alright, so once I was done storing that one, I went ahead and drank some without the rest that was left in the blender, and then I'll prep the blender for the next. So the next one we have is the pineapple, raspberry, blueberry, and beetroot powder. Alright, so for those 3 combinations, they are also really great. It's a great source of antioxidants. It's also fights inflammation. So if you have problems with like allergies and stuff like that, and you're not allergic to any of these things, you may want to incorporate them into your diet because they do fight inflammation. It aids in weight loss, lowers blood pressure, contains iron. Alright, and it boosts your energy if you need to exercise. So your performance energy will be boosted if you take this type of smoothie on a daily basis. When it comes to weight loss, when it comes to overall health, it goes way beyond the scale, because there are a lot of contributing factors that would determine how much you weigh on the scale. But at the same time, we want to help our system to help us by the type of things that we put in there. So with all of the processed foods that we have in our system, with all of the processed foods that we have in the grocery store and all of the toxins in the environment, you want to try to put as much nutritional, stuff in your system that would promote overall immune health. And this is the beetroot powder. I have a basket full of superfoods. So yeah, anything that comes out of that basket is most likely powder. If you don't have the beetroot powder, you can use the fresh beetroot. It's all the same, but I just happen to have the powder, so I use that. Alright, so same thing, we're gonna go ahead and blend. And this is actually our favorite smoothie. The whole family, this is actually the favorite for all of us. My husband really loved this, the kids loved it, and I love it. I believe it's probably because of the berry, you know, like berry taste to it. So yeah, for the kids maybe it tastes like Kool-Aid, I'm not sure, but it's really delicious. It's sweet and it has that berry taste to it, so it's really nice. This is actually my favorite amongst this batch of 4 smoothies. Okay, all right, and the same thing applies here. Store it in a glass jar and put it away. So I mean, if you were making it to take to work during the day, you may want to do that too, like put it in a glass jar and take with you. That way it retains its potency for a longer amount of time, depending on how long you're going to be without drinking it, you know. And my husband requested some of this right away. I also drank some right away. Alright, and then we prep the blender for the next smoothie, which is our final one within this video. Number 4 is the watermelon, ginger, lemon, and cayenne pepper smoothie. Alright, this smoothie also promotes hydration. It promotes heart health. It's also great for your digestive system as a whole. It would actually also help in weight loss. It would aid in weight loss. It's a complete immune system booster. It also promotes kidney health, okay? And it would treat things like nausea as well, especially when if you're a woman and pregnant. It would prevent things like morning sicknesses, I guess because of the ginger. It also supports oral health. Lemon is really great at that. There's a myth about lemon destroying our enamel, and that makes a lot of people not want to ever consume lemon, but contrary to that, lemon is really good for oral health. So yeah, you may want to incorporate lemon into your diet as often as possible. And it also promotes anti-inflammation. It takes care of inflammation. So if you have allergy issues and things like that, you may want to go with the smoothie as often as possible. And as far as the lemon, I did not peel it because I do want the peels in there, but I did remove the seeds before dropping it in the blender. You can peel the lemon if you want, but I prefer not to peel it at all. But however, I did go ahead and peel my ginger before putting it in there. You can also choose not to peel your ginger at all. Alright? And then I added just a little bit of the cayenne pepper to this smoothie. And then some ice and some water, and blended it all up together. Alright guys, so like I said, the number on your scale is a part of maintaining a healthy, you know, immune system, but it goes way beyond that, because sometimes you could see like someone who is really small or weighs really less, and they have so much health issues as opposed to someone they know that is really big, you know. So yeah, maintaining a healthy weight is really, you know, imperative to having to go through life, you know, in a healthy manner. But at the same time, it doesn't matter what number you have on the scale, we need to help our immune system to help us. Alright, so I blended it really smooth like the others. And like I mentioned earlier, as far as the amount of water you put in there, it's all up to you. You can make it as light or as thick as you want. For me, I was actually going for more of a juice smoothie type texture. For the very first one though, I felt like I made it a way too light, but it's still fine. I loved it, but it's all a matter of preference, so make it however to whatever consistency you feel you'd like. And this one was also really nice. It had like a little bit of, you know, the cayenne pepper kick to it, and then the ginger of course, and then the lemon, and then you get to taste the watermelon, so it was really nice. Alright, so as you can see, this is our final product. You want to keep it cold, that way it doesn't go bad. But like I mentioned earlier, me personally, I won't blend my veggies and fruits down. I would prep them, which is what I do right now as part of my, you know, food prep. I prep them and then blend them when I need to have some smoothie. Alright, well, I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. I hope you would try some of these recipes out. If you have any suggestions or you have any comments, you know, definitely feel free to leave that in the comment section below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Also share with your family and friends. Thank you all so much for the support, and stay tuned for the next video. Have fun, guys.